Hi, I'm conducting interview simulations today to show you what separates successful candidates from those who get rejected. We'll go through 4 common interview questions. For each one, you'll see the wrong answer most students give, my feedback, and then the right answer using PrepWind frameworks. Question 1 completed in Part 1. You now know how to introduce yourself powerfully. But here's where most students stumble next. The project question. Let's see the most common mistake, and then the right way to answer it. Question 2. I see you've listed a campus event management system on your resume. Walk me through this project.
Okay, so it's a website for managing campus events. I use React for the front end, Node.js for the back end, and MongoDB for the database. It has features like event creation, registration, notifications, and a dashboard. Users can create events, people can register, and admins can manage everything. I used Express Framework, JWT for authentication, and we deployed it on Heroku. Yeah, that's the project.
Stop. This is the most common mistake I see. You just gave me a technology dump and a feature list. React, Node, MongoDB, JWT, Heroku. I heard technologies. Event creation, registration, notifications. I heard features. But I have no idea what problem you actually solved, why this project matters, what impact it had, what your specific contribution was, what challenges you faced and overcame. Here's what this question really asks. Can you tell a compelling story about your technical work? Let me teach you the framework. When presenting a project, use this structure: problem, solution, impact. Not technologies, not features, a story. Here's the framework. Problem, 15 seconds. What was broken? What frustrated users? Why did this need to exist? Paint the pain. Make me feel the problem. Solution, 30 seconds. What did you build? Not features, the approach. Why did you choose these technologies? What was your specific role? What was the core innovation or decision? Impact, 20 seconds. Numbers, metrics, real results. How many users? What improved? By how much? What did you learn that you'll bring to this job? Total, about 70 seconds. Problem solution impact. Not a spec sheet, a story with you as the problem solver. Ready to try again? Walk me through your campus event management project.
Problem. At our college, event registration was chaos. Students filled paper forms, organizers manually entered data into Excel, and 30% of registrations got lost in the process. For our annual Tech Fest with 1,200 participants, this was a nightmare. Solution. I led a team of 3 to build a centralized web platform. I owned the backend architecture, chose Node.js for real time updates, and MongoDB for flexible event schemas. The key decision: I implemented a QR code based check in system. Each registration generated a unique QR code, and we built a mobile scanner for organizers. This eliminated manual verification entirely. My teammate handled the React front end, while I focused on the API design and database optimization. We reduced registration time from 15 minutes of paperwork to under 2 minutes digital. Impact. We deployed it for our Tech Fest. 1,200 students registered, 0 lost registrations. Event check in time dropped by 80%, 0 lost registrations. Event check in time dropped by 80%. The college adopted it permanently. It's now used across 5 colleges in our city with over 3,000 total users. That experience taught me how to architect scalable systems under real world constraints, which is exactly what excites me about your backend engineering role. That's the project.
Perfect. Now I understand your project. Notice the difference? You started with the problem. I immediately understood why this mattered. 1,200 students, 30% lost registrations. That's painful. I felt it. You explained your solution with clarity. You told me your role, back-end architecture. You explained a key decision, the QR code system. You showed technical thinking, not just implementation. You gave me concrete impact. Numbers: 1,200 users, 80% faster, 5 colleges. That's real-world proof. And you connected your learning to our role. Scalable systems under constraints. That's relevant. I now have 5 follow-up questions I want to ask you about this project. That's the goal. A good project presentation creates curiosity, not confusion. Question 2. done right. Let's move to question 3. This one reveals whether you can handle conflict.